Hello, we are Fantastic Five from San Jose State University, and we're going to be presenting Management of Operations.
My name is Miriam.
I'm Janelle.
My name is Tommy.
My name is Toby.
And my name is Cameron.
So before we begin on our upcoming activities, we have a few short pre-assessment questions for you all. Our first question for you all is, what toy or item do you want most? There are a lot of toys I'm pretty sure you all have in mind, from Barbie dolls to Nintendo Switches to a lot of different games. Once you have one in mind, how will you one day buy this specific item? Teachers, please pause and discuss with the class for 1 to 2 minutes. Our second pre-assessment question is, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a manager of a store? It could be possibly the manager of Target, manager of Walmart, or any other specific store. Teachers, please pause and discuss with the class for 1 to 2 minutes. Our final pre-assessment question is, raise your hand if you've ever heard of a budget. Think about, what does a budget mean to you? Teachers, please pause and discuss with the class for 1 to 2 minutes. Now, after we finished all our pre-assessment questions, we can now start on to our first activity.
Our first activity is going to be the generation of ideas with our design thinking exercise. For our first question, I want you to think of your favorite store. Why is this your favorite store, and what makes your favorite store different than other stores? For example, my favorite store is Target because Target has everything I could ever need and ever want. Spend the next 2 to 3 minutes writing down your answers and reasons on Post-it notes and then place them onto the big poster board for everyone to see.
Okay, now that we have our favorite store in mind and our favorite item from our favorite store, now we are going to take a totally unrelated location to your favorite store. So for example, I would pick the beach. Now pick an item or an object you like about that random location. So for the beach, I would say that I like the water. You will spend another 1 to 2 minutes writing down new answers on different Post-it notes. Then grab your first Post-it note and compare both of your lists together. Now you're going to match an item from your favorite store to an item you like at your other location. So for example, my favorite store from the first slide was Walmart. And from Walmart, my favorite item is Frisbees. From the beach, my favorite thing about the beach is the water. So now we're going to combine both of those things and create a new invention. So my new invention would be a water spray Frisbee. So whenever I throw a Frisbee, water would spray out of it and everyone would get wet. It's pretty cool. So that's just one example. So for everyone else in the class, you're going to spend the next 2 to 3 minutes thinking of your own new inventions and how much roughly your new invention will cost. Then you'll take the next 5 minutes to discuss everyone's new inventions. So be creative. So yeah, the point of this is we're having you think of brand new connections.
For our second activity, we're going to be talking about management operations, specifically inventory. Before we talk about inventory though, we need to tell you what inventory is. Inventory is the quantity of a certain product that is available for sale. Inventory can help the stores and managers avoid selling products that are out of stock and helps you know when you need to order more products. The purpose of inventory is to provide customers with an expected level of available products. For example, I went to Target to buy a new video game, and there are enough games available for everyone.
Now that we know what inventory is, we're going to place ourselves in the shoes of managers. There are different techniques for inventory. We're going to discuss the first technique, setting minimum levels. There always has to be a minimum amount of product that must be on the shelf and in storage at all times. The purpose is to help us understand when to order more products when they are running low. Minimum levels are set to prepare the store for the day. The second technique, is first in, first out, similar to the phrase first come, first serve. Your oldest products first in gets sold first, first out, not your newest products. The purpose of first in, first out is you don't want to sell old food that's expiring and spoiling. Examples of this include eggs, cheese, and milk. Make sure the old products stay at the front of the shelf.
So now we're going to discuss what a manager is. A manager is basically a person responsible for monitoring, controlling, or administrating all parts of a company. They manage inventory and order supplies and products. They oversee and motivate all employees to do well. They plan and promote daily, weekly, or monthly schedules. An example could be you start a new job at Toys R Us. Your new manager will help you get settled in, create your schedule, and direct you to where to start working. And the next thing we're going to talk about is a budget. So what is a budget? A budget is a plan or estimate of the amount of money needed for cost or living or for a specific purpose. So budgets are a great method for saving money. They can be used to achieve goals. An example of a budget is you want to save up for a new car. So you decrease your spendings to $1,200 a month instead of the usual $1,500 a month you spend for cost of living.
Now you're going to watch this short animation to learn more. This hands-on activity will teach you how to handle and manage money, learn budgeting, inventory, and management duties.
All right, so some key takeaways we have about budgeting and inventory are: budgeting is a model that can be crucial in life as it practices saving and managing your money. Inventory is important because it provides information on if an item needs to be replenished or not. Managers are essential because they oversee and manage everyone to ensure everything runs smoothly. And first in, first out model helps prevent selling of old and expired products. And this concludes our Fantastic Five presentation. Thank you for having us.